Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another Last Epoch video. I was asked a few times today and last night to talk about tips and tricks for the Weaver tree, which is new for 1.2 here in Last Epoch. I don't want to waste your time. This is a YouTube video. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of those things. Leave a comment. It helps the channel. I appreciate that. Let's get on with the video. Essentially, the Weaver tree has a lot of things you can do with it that is really nice for the sake of catering to your endgame playstyle. Some things that will help you navigate the idea of profit for a merchant guild, but also target farming for COF and finding items that you want. There's some pretty cool features. So I want to go through the takes that I have and tips and tricks that I would engage with. And the first thing I would do with the tree is get 1 point into the left, 1 point in echoed inscriptions, and max this one out. Anchored reality makes you have bonus timeline stability to faster progress the actual push when you're going to empower monoliths. So for example, instead of doing all of these extra ones, what I would do is I would straight up just take the quickest route, do these up till we get to the last three, do the 3 of them, now you're in empowered monolith, and having that node speeds up this process quite a lot. I'm actually using it right now, as well as I'm continuing to progress in the empowered monolith endgame system. I like using this quite a lot. Besides this, the top side is something I'm going to add as an extra thing to my current planning strategy, and that is taking 1 point in this for tomb chance. I do like the tombs. They're really nice, somewhat challenging. I like that. And grabbing bountiful sarcophagi. So what this node is doing is that rare enemies in your tombs and cemeteries of the erased have a small chance to drop that entire timeline's boss-specific rewards, which is really cool. And that allows you to just farm the actual timeline boss loot. So if that's something you're looking to do, which I will be doing later, that means that with this node, I will farm every cemetery and every tomb that I get access to make sure that I have an extra chance of dropping those rewards. So that's something that's really cool to add. On the right-hand side, however, you can increase the champion spawn rate and exalted items drop rates from this node here, Exalted Challenger. You can grab Exalted Find, which is additional exalted items from Lost Caches. And then you can grab things like Experience Dome if you still want to have extra experience for leveling. And then you have the Commoner's Riches. You have another version of this, which is Woven Riches. You have Warlord's Riches. And you have down here is Woven Echo one and Sealed Riches. So I want to talk about this node specifically. And what these nodes are doing is allowing you to imprint an item. This does not consume the item. It will still be in your inventory and you can sell it, vendor it. I've actually already smacked this one in my stash. But it just creates a copy of this inside this window. This is a Sun-Forged Hammer. So in this case, what it does is that it places a weapon or jewelry in this node. We have other item bases in the other nodes. And it imprints it into this slot. And it makes it have a small chance to drop a pile of similar items when killing enemies in your regular echoes. So as I'm killing enemies, there's now going to be a small chance that I will drop similar items to this. And I'm currently looking for Sun-Forged set, not just the hammer. I'm looking for the entire set. And as a Circle of Fortune player, that dropping one item makes me drop the entire set. So that's why this is such a cool node. So more information is saying that similar items are more likely to have the same rarity, subtype, and affixes as the imprinted item. When imprinting a unique item, the similar item also has an increased chance of being the exact same unique. Items dropped this way are affected by normal drop requirements. They cannot include subtypes, affixes, or uniques, and they are not dropped by regular enemies. So that is a way for you to either farm whatever is profitable in the Merchant Guild. I don't know the market since I don't play it. But for Circle of Fortune, it adds another layer of target farming, which is very, very nice in my opinion. So those are like my early tips for how to get started with the actual tree. So again, I would say getting Anchored Reality speeds up your progression in the endgame quite a lot. So I would prioritize doing this. And then after that, if you have something like this that you want to focus on, grab it. You might want to grab it from the other nodes if you want to have the other type of bases, or even Woven Echoes if that's something you're looking for. And then what I did to increase my drops of getting more exalted items, I went for Exalted Challenger as well as Exalted Find. And once I have that set, I started pushing this one to have higher chance of getting the timeline's boss loot. If I'm lucky, it's obviously a very low chance, 0.1% here, super tiny. But as you start farming either timeline you want to farm that item, there's no choice, there's no reason not to take this. So that's kind of like my initial starter plans and tips and tricks for you guys when it comes to the woven tree. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment down below if you guys have any other strategies that you think is really cool. And before I leave this video, I do want to point out that arenas is something a lot of people frown upon in their echoes. They're a lot better, so I'm not too opposed to them. But if you still don't like them, this little note here makes you have 0 echoes appearing as an arena one. So you can take that as well if you prefer. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, as always, stay safe and keep rocking.